all starts from T. Truncus arteriosus, transposition of great arteries, tricuspid atresia, tetralogy of Fallot, TAPVC. Write in this order: TAP1, one trunk, two arteries, tricuspid atresia, tetralogy of Fallot, TAPVC. When auscultated, H2 is normally split, that is A2P2 component will be had, whereas in truncus arteriosus, transposition of great arteries, tricuspid atresia, and you will hear a single S2. Okay, then murmur, this all will have VSD murmur, that is truncus arteriosus, transposition of great vessels, tricuspid atresia, VSD murmur, and tetralogy of Fallot will also have VSD murmur. With this, they will also have pulmonary stenotic murmur. In tricuspid atresia, they will have ejection systolic murmur. In TAPVC, the child will be very cyanotic and have respiratory distress. On X-ray, truncus arteriosus, transposition of great arteries, tricuspid atresia, tetralogy of Fallot, and TAPVC. We know TAPVC will have snowman sign. Tetralogy of Fallot, they will have boot shaped, and transposition of great arteries, they will have egg on string. In truncus arteriosus, there is increased pulmonary blood flow, whereas in tricuspid atresia there is decreased pulmonary blood flow. This egg on string sign is due to decreased or narrow mediastinum, whereas boot shaped heart is due to right ventricular hypertrophy. Snowman's sign is due to enlarged upper part, that is supracardiac veins, and superior vena cava will be